What are buyers looking for in a home in 2024? The results may really surprise you because it's different than what I've seen in past years. I've been a realtor for quite a while, notice the white hair, and I own my own real estate brokerage, and I did that 6 years ago. So again, my name is Tobin Seven. I'm a principal real estate broker, Army veteran, and Eagle Scout. So let's get to the report. And you may want to consider subscribing to this YouTube channel because I'm doing 2 YouTube videos each week on topics all about real estate, and it's information you will not find anywhere else. Let's take a look at the 7 must-have, most desirable, most important features for home buyers in 2024. Now, the number 7, I picked that. My last name is Seven, so most of my YouTube videos will have 7 as something, a list of 7 or 7 common, whatever. So, gotta have fun, right? All right, this report, it comes from the Realtor Association, which is the source of all information regarding what people are buying. I mean, they would know. And it was a several thousand-page report, and I took some of the most important pages out of it. Again, this is information you will not find anywhere else. And you may want to consider subscribing because each week I do 2 new YouTube videos on real estate. Okay, here's the first of 7. And I'll get my head out of the way. Oh, I was always saying my head's in the way. Oh, jeez. Okay, so number 1 is home type. I'll put my head back. It seems to snap in the corner. I'm not surprised by this being number 1, but I am surprised that it's almost 80%. 8 out of 10 buyers in 2024 want a single family home. We see a lot of new builds, townhomes. That's less than 10%. So it's important if you're thinking what buyers want in 2024, they want a single family home. Now, we're not saying everybody, but we're saying the majority, 8 out of 10. This next graph really shows that. And here's the all buyers. So we have first time, we have repeat buyers, new home buyers, and we have previously owned homes, which is what most homes are sold today. So we're looking at a very high number here. And the detached single-family homes, which is the blue line, is the majority of what people are looking for. And you can see that blue column all throughout. Number 2, 2 out of 7. Number of bedrooms. And of course, you got to have a bedroom to sleep in. So the majority, over 8 out of 10, want 3 bedrooms or more. Interesting. Even repeat buyers, first-time buyers, 83%, it's pretty consistently over 8 out of 10. And then for bathrooms, they're looking at 2 full bathrooms, which 6 out of 10. So that's important to realize if you're looking to sell a home or if you're looking to buy a home, most people are looking for a 3-bedroom home and 2 bathrooms or more. So that's the second of 7. Next graph shows number 3, the third out of 7. This next graph shows new construction versus existing homes, or what we call a resale. And I'm starting to see more and more new home builders out there becoming popular with buyers because they do several things. A lot of them are buying down interest rates and are offering a below market interest rate because right now rates are around 70%. Oh, there's that number 7 again. One of the prominent ones around here in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, because I'm licensed in DMV, is Lennar Homes, and they're offering 5.2% fixed rate for 30 years if you buy a home from them and use their lender. And then they're also throwing money at you, oftentimes over $10,000, to help pay your closing costs. So I'm kind of surprised that this number here is not higher. Now, real estate data always takes at least a year to a year and a half to get all summarized and sent in for reports. So this is the most current data, and it's from the Realtor Association. So we're still seeing 9 out of 10 homes are resales, but I think that's going to change going forward. Number 4 out of 7. So what age are you looking for, are buyers looking for? And let's pick the one with the most. It's pretty well distributed between 2003 to 1988, a little bit older there. Wow, 1919. That's even older than me. But the majority of people seemed on the resales to be happy with 2003 and older. We don't see a lot of homes being sold that are really new. Mostly, and I have reason for that, and I've been a realtor for many, many years and a principal broker for the last 6. 2 years ago, interest rates were 3 to 4%. And the people who bought then have rates that you can't even match right now in the marketplace. So a lot of them are why would you sell a home if you had 3 or 4% interest rate and then buy a new home with double that interest rate, and your mortgage payments might even be more? But anyway, this is very interesting data here. Now we'll take a short break and we'll come back and see if you can. Okay, we have completed 4 of the 7 important features home buyers are looking for in their homes when they buy in 2024. Were some of these a surprise to you? They were to me. Now we're going to finish it up with the remaining 3 important features buyers want in a home this year. And by the way, you may want to subscribe. This way you always get advised. I do 2 YouTube videos each week on real estate, and it's information you will not get anywhere else. Guess number 5, number 6, and number 7. All right, number 5. Where is the home you're going to buy located? And move my head out of the way again. So a solid blue line, suburb subdivisions. And it's pretty consistent through all buyers, first time, repeat. New homes is really higher, and the reason for that is there's not hardly any buildable land in the cities that's large enough to build a lot of homes. So I'm not surprised by the suburb number being really high here. So number 5, buyers are looking for something in the suburbs or in a subdivision, the word sub. Now here's a big surprise, and I put a number 1 and number 2 here. So in the past, usually people would live close to where they previously lived because they got relatives, family, friends, not one, friends. Now in 2022, surprisingly enough, it went up to 50 miles between where they lived and the new place they bought. Now in 2023, which is still the most current data we have, it went down to 20 miles. So the sense here is that when people sell their home and they buy a new home, for the majority, not everybody, they will stay within 15 to 20 miles of where they lived. 50. Now, here's why I think that that's the case, because that was COVID. And a lot of companies said you didn't have to work from work. You didn't have to be at work. You could work from home. So that was an opportunity for many people to buy a home in the country or a different state. And I think that's a reason that this occurred, because the tendency of people is to live close to where their family and friends, not friend, but friends, live. All right, that's number 6. What do you think number 7 is? All right, number 7 is the size. Now, this is something my wife says is important. I don't understand what she's asking about. But anyway, for home buyers, size is important. Although we are starting to trend new homes being built are smaller in size because it's hard for people to afford the new homes. So they're getting a little bit smaller. But this data here is not really being affected by that yet because it's the sum of everything. The largest number is a little under 2,000 square feet, and then 2,000 to 2,500, and 2,500 to 3,000. So if you take these three together, that's the sum total. So you're looking at 1,500 square feet on the small size and 3,000 square feet on the bigger size. And these people here, 3,500 feet or more, are the overachievers, obviously. The median, which is a number I like using because it's not skewed by a high number or a low number like an average is 1,860 square feet, or a little under 1,900 square feet. And you see the breakout of first-time buyers, repeat buyers, new homes. Now, here is probably the most important chart in this presentation. Again, we were talking about less than 1,900 square feet, price per square foot. This is a number you don't see very often, but it's very valuable to you as a potential home buyer in 2024 or seller in 2024. So if you take the square feet of your home that either you're buying or selling, multiply it by $190 per square foot, you should get pretty close to the median price of a home in your neighborhood. And detached homes here are a little bit bigger. Not a big surprise there. Now here's the last slide. Well, it's the next to last slide. Here's a slide that I thought was pretty interesting. So the Association of Realtors asked over 10,000 buyers when they bought a home, how long do you expect to live in that home? And most, I'd say almost 50%, said that they expected to live there 16 or more years. The actual answer is 12.3 years. So I hear this all the time when I'm out working with buyers. They say, I'm looking for my forever home. And I look at them, they're in their late 20s, early 30s, they got several kids, and I just smile because it's not worth arguing with them. It's not going to be their forever home. The average actual number of years in the United States that homeowners live in their home before they leave is a little over 12 years. So that's great information to have. One final thing, if you use me to buy a home, you get 25% of my commission at settlement. Been doing that for the last 6 years, ever since I started my own real estate brokerage, because I'm the boss and I can do that. And this is real money to you. I'm also Army veteran, and here is, my head keeps moving around. And here is my contact information. Feel free to give me a call, email me, and there's my website. If you'd like a copy of this presentation, be happy to give it to you. It's data you won't find anywhere else. And again, you may want to think about subscribing, because that way you'll be up to date on the 2 videos I do each week on real estate. Again, my name's Tobin Seven. Look forward to talking to you.